Hello? Hello? Uh, hello? Okay. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. So, let's see. Chris, Patty, Rosie, Ohio. Welcome, everybody. Junie, Sandra. Did I miss anybody? Well, I don't know why. Um, my computer is messed up, I guess. I'm using a different webcam than my computer because I like it better, and the mic's not coming through that, so it's going through my computer, I guess. Hi, Christine. It's been a busy day. I came home. Let me tell you, first day back in the church, it was wonderful. And then I came home. I've been cleaning today, and I mean cleaning, 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 cleaning. And and trying to check things out on everything. It looks like things are the same on the Morphews case, other than rumors. I mean, I think we know where it's headed if we want to speculate, but I don't like to, I don't like to go on rumors. Just, I always go back to Libby and Abby case, and I just don't want to go there. I just don't want to take that chance. I know what those families have been through, and um, I don't want to do that. I just want to wait. Um, yeah, I've been really cleaning. I mean, cleaning. Um, Even a little unpacking. Um, but when I clean, I'm all over. I'm ADD, and so I start something here, then I go there, then I go, and I'm prescribed medicine for it, but I don't take my medicine. So I took my medicine. Still doesn't keep me real focused. It just makes me clean harder and more and deeper. But anyway, so um, boy, hi Cher, hi Babs. I looked into the Ahmaud Arbery case. Not as much as I wanted to. Am I buffering for everybody or just Cher? Hi Sharon. Oh, are you Kristen? Well, I hope you recover soon. I hope it's not real serious. Cher, how's your mom? I saw your updated post earlier today. Lexi. Oh, okay, Christine. So exciting surgery then. I know it's Lexi. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna um, see if I can find her. Yeah, yeah. usually what she wants. I bet I know why. Papa's still mowing. Dad's out there mowing. Hi, SMA. Oh, your mom went through surgery well, Cher. Good, 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 good. Um, and Oliver was there, just right there with me today. Everything I was doing, he was right there. I had the music up loud when I was cleaning downstairs. My 90s music, back in my day, you know. My grandson said, okay, I'm going to tell you something real quick, and then I'll get to the Vanilla Ice came on. And so I started dancing, and my grandson came out of his bedroom. He said, what kind of music is that, Grandma? I said, hey, this is Grandma's music back in the day. And he said, I guess it's not that bad. I said, this was good rap. And he goes, 90s, Grandma? He goes, you were... And then he stopped, and I said, hey. And I said, are you trying to say Grandma's old? It was funny anyways, but yeah. So I cleaned and danced and everything. It was a good day today. I'm stressed, though, because I didn't get as much done on this as I wanted to. That Arbery case is kind of disturbing. Um, I watched one video by Plunder. It was her first video ever made, I think. Barry suggested that to me. I like Plunder. If y'all haven't watched her videos, you might want to check her out. And then I watched some news videos. I got notes scattered everywhere. I mean, I just scribble as I, like I said, on the Morphews case, I'm trying to keep updated on that. And it's just rumors, guys. There's not really any facts. And for some reason, Angie Barlow, you know, I want to talk more about that really soon. That's really bothering me. I feel real bad for her mom. So, let me see here where I started off. Well, first of all, I want to start with the homeowner, where Ahmad was. It was a construction site, and the owners, he seems to be speaking out, or at least in the news videos I saw. Oh, hi, Crime. I'm sorry. Sorry, honey. Did I miss anybody else while I'm chatting away? Hi, Tin. Rosie, did I already say hi to you? I'm sorry. I think I got everybody else. I hope I didn't miss anybody. In the news videos I saw, the owner spoke out. He said there were other people, white people, that had been through there, and they didn't take anything either. Caught on camera, but it didn't seem to rise any suspicion. But when Ahmad came through there, didn't take anything either. He thought he was probably looking for water. And then this happened. Now I want to make a point too before I go into this. I know very much there's an issue with racism and hate crimes. Absolutely, I do. As a matter of fact, you know, I'm advocating for Ray Hannis right now, and that could possibly be what went on with his crime. But also, when it comes to racism, sometimes I see this a lot. especially on WLFI posts, news channel posts or whatever. I do see a lot of people throwing out the race card too, and some of them just purposely throw it out to start issues and problems. I mean, there can be on. Oh, let's see. I am spinning. Okay, I'm back. I saw myself spinning. Um, I mean, I've seen several regular news posts doesn't have anything to do with anything, and somebody will pop in and throw something out about race. Um, or, you know, there can be something about crime or something, and somebody will get a little bit of time, and somebody will comment, well, but if he was black, or um, or if this person was a white person, it wouldn't go that way. I see a lot of that happening. So I just wanted to point that out. I know there is racism, but I know there's a lot of race card players too. So it goes both ways. But I want to say, in my opinion, so far, I don't know, man. Uh, but the homeowner's speaking out for him. Um, and last night I'm like, well, why did the guy that was filming it get arrested? Why is he in trouble? Well, I watched a couple of news things today, and I kind of understand now, because I hadn't really read up on this. I didn't even really know about it till Polly mentioned it a while back. He didn't even turn the video in. It got leaked. Why didn't, like somebody today on one of the news channels or Court TV, and I didn't watch it all. I was watching it as my time to come in here came up. So like the guy on Court TV said to his lawyer, well, he could have stopped recording and he could have called the police. He didn't call the police. He didn't turn the video in. It got leaked. So, yeah, it looks kind of funny. Um, make sure I don't have them mixed up. Travis Gregory is the father. I want to make sure I'm correct on that. We are discussing Ahmaud Arbery's share, the young black boy or young man that got shot, the jogger. Um, on Sunday, February 23rd. And I'm going to link some videos, um, guys, as soon as I'm done here. Because I was just cleaning so much today, so I didn't. But he was a former investigator in LE. So he thought he had the right to make an arrest, citizen's arrest. And why didn't they call the police? These are my opinions, guys. So the guy who filmed, they call him Roddy, but his name is William Bryan. He's being charged with felony murder and crime attempt to commit false imprisonment. And that's for the leak of the video that led to arrest for murder 3 weeks ago. And they're saying it was he was hoping to clear his friend, but they're saying he didn't know the guys. He didn't know them, never seen them before in his life. But the guys that shot Arbery walked free for months until that video came out. Well, I'm going to leak some videos, share, when I'm done. They chased him for 4 minutes before they shot him. It passed through 4 DA offices. So his lawyer, one of his lawyers, which is, where did I write it down at? Benjamin Crump. They're wanting everything investigated, like everybody that's, from the beginning. Because I guess they didn't even want to charge these guys. Sharon, or the guy who filmed them, well, he didn't turn the video in. It was leaked, and they're saying that which is suspicious. Why didn't he turn the video in? Why didn't he call the police? They're saying that he was friends with these guys, and they're saying he called. Okay, this is what I got wrote down, so they must have said this. Called McMichaels, not the police. And I'm sorry, guys, I didn't send out links again. I think all my mods made it. No, Nico's not here, and neither's Otto. And Georgia has no hate crime law, but they're trying to get that here. The arrest came after raid of McMichael's home, but we do not know what they found there. Right, Junie. Because they didn't have the video. The video just leaked 3 weeks ago. See, that's what I'm saying. The guy that filmed this, he didn't leak the video. And he didn't call the police. That's why he's been arrested. They think he was part of it. He was chasing them too. It is. Well, that's because of the. I don't know why it's not coming through my other camera, guys. I mean, it's working because you see me. Uh, you can now. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Right, crime. And why did he record it if he wasn't going to report it? No, that's my parrot, crime. That's what they think, Rosie. That's what they think. That's what that's what they're trying to say. That's what they're making their case about. They're saying it was a setup. And they're saying, and even the homeowner said, these white people came around the house and they were caught on camera and but nobody complained. Nobody, no suspicion arose. But a black guy, come through, caught on camera, and this happened. Yeah, Christine. No, I haven't, Sharon, actually. Ah, huh, Sandra? I don't mess with dark web. Nope. I did. I didn't think to look or anything, Sharon, but I don't think it was on the news yet. Or hubby would have said something. I think so too, Junie. I do. I think it is a case of racism. Nick, or let me send. He might be busy. It's Memorial Day weekend, and Otto, I don't. He doesn't do Facebook, so um. Oh, Christine. Okay. Yeah. So you guys might know more than me because I just decided last night I was going to look into it. And yeah, Rosie. Well, there's a lot of, in the background of these videos, there's a lot of white people that are upset over this. I mean, holding up signs and stuff. I know, Sandra. I've heard about it. I'm not ever attempted to get on there. I've heard some horror stories, and I don't want to even find out. But, well, there was an article about flyers in the Carroll County area. I might, I don't know if I shared it or not, but I saw it today. Well, I saw it actually a while back. They were doing that in Lafayette, you know, a few times, but I mean, Lafayette is like, I mean, I'm not going to say there's not people there that's racist, but I mean, I live there. I was born and raised there. And I mean, I moved to Danville, Illinois for a year, lived in Crawfordsville for a little bit, but I mean, pretty much all my life I lived in Lafayette. I'm Puerto Rican. I never had any issues in Lafayette, ever. And I'm not going to say white people are the minority, but yeah, people were doing that there. But I guess Not long ago, they found flyers in Carroll County. Yeah. I mean, I really have never had issues. Nobody's ever bothered me. I wouldn't care anyway. But this is sad. It's sad. But I don't like to. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it because I hate judgment. As a matter of fact, this is totally off topic, but and I just had to stop. I just had to stop. And I'm not even saying what they did was right, but I'm sure you guys, anybody local, and probably people that are on Facebook and follow it, especially my friends, you've seen my comments on it. Um, but and this is totally off topic. I just hate judgment, and I'm guilty sometimes. I think we all are because we're human and we do it sometimes. But it's something I hate. But yesterday in Lafayette, they had a renters' right petition thing, and I don't care either way really about it. I mean, I didn't think nothing of it, but then WLFI posted on it, and I saw it. And of course, there was a lot of comments, and of course, there were a lot of judgy people, and so and some people are just downright hateful, and it just makes me mad because people assume and judge, and nobody knows anybody's situation. They don't, and that's basically what I was telling people. And I know a lot of people get mad because unemployment, they added $600 on to it. But here's the thing, for one, a lot of people aren't getting it. A lot of people aren't because the unemployment is so messed up. They weren't prepared for this. Number two, there's a lot of people that are truckers or work at good factories or construction companies that don't make that much on an average. So if they got laid off, they're still not making as much as they were. Number two, they just assume everybody is getting it when they're not. Number three, they just assume everybody got their stimulus. And I know a lot of people haven't got their stimulus. We haven't. But thank God we're not in some of these people's position. And like I was telling people, not everybody is in the same situation. Not everybody's storm is different. And some people it just makes me so upset. There's so many judgy people out there. And, one lady's like, well, I knew my husband was getting laid off, and so I just paid double on everything and on my utilities and on my cars and and so we're just fine. And so I said to her, well, one person before me said, well, that must be nice. And then I replied to that girl and I said, yeah, right. And then I said, not everybody has that kind of money laying around to be able to do that. And not everybody knew they were going to get laid off. And not everybody, I just get. And then, of course, today there were notifications and stuff. And then, I mean, it could just go on forever, it just could. And I just had to stop because I could just go on forever, you know. Because, yeah, there are probably people, I know there are people taking advantage of the situation, but not everybody is. I mean, we just don't know everybody's situation or storm. Anyway, I'm done with that. ISU. I don't know what that is. I'll write it down. As long as it's not something creepy. I don't know, Rosie. I don't know. Yeah, 10. I mean, well, maybe even longer than that because, I mean, I hear some horrible stories, but I don't. I'm 50. I mean, I was a kid, I guess. Or, um, I hear some stories about the neighborhoods I hung out in, and I don't recall ever. I'm replying to your Lafayette isn't segregated like it was 4 years ago. At the turn of the 20th century, there was a lot of mill towns put in place. A lot of Catholics, immigrants, and former slave families were brought into the mill towns. The white farmers freaked out about it. Yeah, I imagine. And the Klan grew. I think all three need to do some time in jail. Well, Chris, I mean, that's my opinion. Right now, the way it looks, I mean, it just kind of in the video, but they're claiming now, um, the McMichaels are claiming, their attorney is claiming, there's another video that shows the confrontation that's not shown on this video. That's not been seen. I don't know when they're going to show it. Maybe they're waiting till court. But they're complaining about the pressure. They don't like the pressure and the critics and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, Christine. Well, let me get through these comments and then I'll. Because as I was looking into that, something else popped up, and I'll probably look into that too. Probably going to intertwine because. Well, hold on. Get ahead of myself. Yes, Sandra, they do. Exactly, 10. Exactly. I thought they were everywhere, really, but I don't know. I mean, I thought they were just like every town. I mean, because I know towns that do have them, and I thought like Crawfordsville. I mean, I don't know. Grand Dragon used to live there. Crawfordsville used to be really bad. Um, the Elkhart. Elkhart used to be really bad. I mean, you'd be surprised. You would really be surprised. Okay, Christine. I kind of thought that's what you meant. Oh well, those are. Yeah, they're around here too. Yeah, 10. Yeah, I have Rosie, and it just keeps saying, uh, what does it say? We are working on this, or we don't have information right now. To get my payment. I check. I don't check every day. I just like, thank you. Yeah, I thought it was gonna take a couple days, but my mom's like, oh yeah, I like that. Yeah. My husband's, yeah, yeah. So I'm like, I'm just gonna change it then. And mom said, well, truth should always come before justice. Thank you guys. So what I was gonna say is, as I was looking at the Aubrey case, um, I, I one of the news channels I'm subscribed to, and they were talking to Benjamin Crump, one of Aubrey's lawyers, and she said, "Well, you are." It was at the end, and she's like, "Really quick, um, another case of yours," and I just saw it. That's what reminded me of it. Now I lost it. Spelled different than you would think. Oh man. Oh, Breonna Taylor. She was a nurse. I think she worked in the emergency room during the COVID. On March 13th, she was shot by the police. She's black, so they were saying it was a hate crime. 8 times during a search warrant. They were looking for her. I don't know if it was her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend. Did not live there at the time. They busted in her house and they shot her 8 times. You're darn right, Tan. You're darn right. You got that right about the mayor of Lafayette. You're darn right. So, EMT Junie, okay, they said nurse. But, yeah, the cops busted in with a search warrant looking for somebody else that didn't even live there. And she got shot 8 times now. I just heard that on the channel. I haven't looked into it. I haven't, but I did write her name down. I'm going to. Yeah, I started to. I pulled it up and I saw, you know, but Oliver interrupted me. He had to go really bad, and I'm like, you know what, Oliver? Let's go because I got to get downstairs and start cleaning. What did I miss? 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, I'm sorry, 10. And they haven't received. Only one of them's received their stimulus, and they're working on another stimulus plan, right? Not everybody's got the first. Freaking joke. Thank you, Prime. I mean, I think everybody will get it, but it's just that everybody's assuming everybody already got theirs and that everybody's getting unemployment. Well, they're not. I mean, my sister-in-law's not gotten 2 weeks of hers, and she's a waitress, so she does not get. Um, not everybody gets that extra 600 either. See, people just don't know everything. That's right, Chris. Nobody's perfect. Yeah, and I think both of them have been turned over to the FBI, right? The last video I watched was, and they were promising that they didn't know if there were going to be any more arrests in Arbery's case, but they certainly were investigating, and they promised that, if they found out that they would arrest. 8 times does sound suspicious. Weren't we talking about that one night, that, you know, I mean, you shoot somebody, if a cop does fear for their life, somebody's, then yeah, they should shoot. And depending on it, if the other person's got a gun, they may have to shoot twice, but no more than that. I mean, they sit there and shoot Glenn Wrightsell. How many times did they shoot at him? That's a whole nother case. Did you, Christine? Good. Good. Oh, Ken, I'm sorry. Well, don't feel bad. Some people are. I mean, some people are getting it, and some people are, and they're getting it in back pay, and that's good. But I just get upset when people assume and are judgy because they don't know, and they shouldn't. I, hmm, oh, it just upsets me. Is all. Hmm, Rosie. Yeah, Christine. That I know that upsets people, but it's not like y'all made the decision to get laid off or lose your job, and you guys didn't make the decision for them to give. You know, I think back when it was only 3.45 or three whatever, and then after you get taxes taken out, and then I remember when my husband was laid off on unemployment until he found another job. That was way over. Well, it was almost 3/4 of his income, less than that he was making. Yeah, they weren't unemployment wasn't prepared for this at all. They weren't. Nobody was. Daggone it. Good 10. Christy. Really, crime? Cool, Sharon. Awesome, Christine. So, yeah, I mean, this is sad. Um, I mean, in the video, it does show him kind of like, but it shows him, it looks to me like he was fighting the guy off. And then the other guy's in the pickup, his son. I mean, I'm confused though because I don't know. I gotta look into it because I can't remember. There were 3 911 calls. No, wait. Let me check on that. 2, 3. Yeah, 3 911 calls, but we're not sure who they were from. I don't think. Oh, no. One was from Travis. And I think in that one news video I watched, it said on Court TV, I think that was the one. You heard a sound, and then they stopped the video or the where they were listening to it, and they're like, "You hear that right there? Sounds to me like that was a gun call." I'm not sure. I'd have to re-listen because I can't remember which 911 call it was. Myself, I listen so much. Really, Sharon? Well, I'm trying to remember how my husband's insurance is. I think you do got to fork out some money towards that. Oh no, Ken, going back to the dentist again? Now you just came in, buddy. Really, Rosie? I want to go to Mexico anyway. I don't know if you were on here, the other night, but I won't leave the country. I won't leave the country for nothing. I won't take a chance on not getting back. Oh yes, praise God. Cher's mom is doing great. Woohoo! Nico must be burning down the house. That's all I can say. He might message me back too. Come here, baby. Daddy was supposed to take you guys for a ride, but he must have changed his mind. Oliver needs a bath, but it keeps raining. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow. I don't want to give him a bath and then him get all ucky again. Yeah, Rosie. I won't go nowhere. I'd love to go to Canada though, because it's so beautiful over there from what I've seen. But I won't leave the country for nothing. Nope, not me. Can't nobody do nothing. Nope, nothing to talk me into it. I wouldn't do it. That's down by Chihuahua. That's at Tucson Crossing. This is at the Yuma Crossing. It's much safer. No, it's not raining now, Cher, but I saw earlier it's I think it's supposed to start tonight, maybe tomorrow. I can't remember, but I know it's coming, and I'm sick of it. My husband said, I got to mow the yard again. I said, it's because of all the rain. Bad news. We are going after drug cartels there and on water. Millions money worth meth gotten. Well, good. Good. You're welcome, Cher. I'm going to tell you guys what, for those of you that don't know, Cher's mama is just the sweetest, sweetest, sweetest woman. I go to Corona at least once a month. And I ain't going nowhere. I am not leaving the country. Crime's not leaving either. She was trying to talk me into going about a week ago. Is it Cher? It's clouding up. Well, they need to bust freaking get the heroin off the streets too. But you know, I mean, it's I think it's something that they'll never, ever, ever be able to totally control. They just won't. Sadly, I hate drugs. Really, truth and justice cruise. Well, and it helps too. Just saying, just putting it out there. It helps too when you got good and lawful um, cops all the time that really, when they take it off the streets, they keep it off the streets and they don't put it right back out there, okay? Just saying. Because you know that happens all over the freaking world. It's going to be hot too. I can't believe I got hot today, guys. I got so hot. I was sweating. I ain't turned the air on yet. I'm, you know, in the summer, right here I'm gonna, in the summer, well, it's like in the summer, same as in the winter. You know, you fight to turn the air on. Like in the winter, you fight to turn the heat on. Well, my hubby come downstairs when I was playing. He goes, "Well, your uncle said I should turn the air on for a little bit, at least to get the humidity out." And I just looked at him. He goes, "So I did. I turned it off now. It's nice and cool down in the basement, but I was still hot. I was working. You are not hearing because of media. Big stuff happening. Fentanyl comes from China, border closed. Oh, yeah, that's terrible too. Scary stuff. These kids taking pills that they think it's one thing and it's another. Yeah, 10. Oliver's been okay, really, and he's got the most hair. I'm surprised he's not been panting. I bet, Christine. I ain't getting on one. But is it sunny? Well, there you go, crime. Shucks darn. For those of you that are new to my channel, just in case you don't know, I do have a past. I'm surprised you don't know because, there's been people that's tried to destroy and ruin my life. I won't say their names. Um, I've gotten an apology from one. I did forgive him, but I don't trust him. Um, I do have a past, but I'm not that person anymore. I don't live there anymore. So I can't go on a cruise, crime. It's not a murder charge. It's not a violent crime, a sexual crime. Put that out there. Not DUI or drugs either. I mean, my downstairs feels like I got the air on. Well, I heard you could get in. I mean, this was years ago. I heard you could get in, but might not be able to get out. I found a way out of the daggone cruise. Thank you, guys. I mean, for no judgment. But thank you for getting me out of the cruise, too. Yeah, you got to do all that to fly. Which, I can't stand to drive anymore. More than probably 4 hours. I'd rather fly. My husband, he's never ever flown. And man, I've drove to Florida one too many freaking times. In Corpus Christi. That was a 22 and a half hour drive. Going there wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. I was psyched up. I was so happy. My son was graduating. And I mean, we got there, it seemed like in a flash. Coming home, man alive. Illinois is the longest freaking state. So the ground was um, when I tried to cross the Canadian border, they were really rude and made me turn around. My friends laughed at me. Hey, Kanga, how are you doing? Cool. Oh, really, Tin? I haven't heard any gunshots around here for a while. Mess with. Um, I just thought of something though. Did they change that on Canada? Because I know somebody, a couple people, which I think they were just ridiculous for doing this, because they even said it looked like wrong turn when they got there. They went and bought a truck from Canada, and they both had felonies, not bad ones. Wonder how they got in there. They said it was terrifying, though. They said it looked like wrong turn. They had to go down this long path, and it was all creepy and stuff. I said, man, you guys are ignorant for freaking buying a truck off the internet from Canada anyways. What's wrong with you? I used to, Rosie. I used to all the time. I did, but man, I can't anymore. I don't like to drive it, and I don't like to be in a car. I can't do back seat. I get motion sickness. No, Kanga, I didn't. I don't know. I've been so busy today. I had a wonderful, wonderful church service. Oh man, it was amazing. And then I come home, man, and I've been cleaning, and in between trying to look at these cases, and but it hasn't. I don't think it was on the news, but I know it probably will be on by Monday or Tuesday. I mean, I think it must have been bad. I mean, it said it started in the upstairs, and I'm telling you, 4 fire trucks went by. Wow, Sharon. When we were in Mexico, we were walking off our ship. Then you see military men with huge rifles all the way up to the island. Scary, almost like I watched too many movies. Oh wow, that would be. Oh, before I forget, I want to ask y'all. I'm gonna take a vote. Y'all got plans tomorrow? Want to take the day off, or do you want me to come on? It's up to you guys. I don't have no plans. I've got to take my grandson home. That's it. It's up to you guys. I know a lot of people do on Memorial Day get together with family and have plans, so I can just search and sleuth. Oh wow, Christine. Really, Sharon? No plans, no plans, no plans, no plans. No plans. Weird, I don't have plans. We usually do something on Memorial Day, but I mean, my brother usually says, "Hey, you guys want to have a cookout?" Oh, but no, not maybe not on Memorial Day because the race day. I take that back. He usually does that on another. I take that back, man. He's upset. He's depressed about race day because no fans in the stadium. He's a, I mean, he's a freaking. I mean, he's an avid NASCAR race car. Whatever race day tomorrow, I don't know. I used to be NASCAR when Jeff Gordon was in, but when he left, I quit. It's like when your guy quits, you quit. That's what I said, but my brother says no. He picks another guy. Hey, Nico, at Myrtle Beach on a day vacation. Breath of, wow, okay, well, enjoy, Nico. I was just letting you know. I figured you might be doing something, have plans. So enjoy yourself, Nico. I still have a lot of research to do, anyways. I didn't have much time to, really get caught up. I did a lot of cleaning today, so Got something in my eye. Myrtle Beach, though, man, that is somewhere I want to go. I want to go there, and I want to go to Virginia Beach. Yes, it's Memorial Day, Kinga. Oh, by the way, forgive my ignorance, guys. Those of you that's on Facebook, I mean, it's really not my ignorance. I know better. Memorial Day is for those that um, lost their lives while fighting. I know that, but um, and my grandpa, he served in World War II, but he didn't lose his life. But I just was going through pictures today, and I came across this picture, and so then I started thinking about him, and so I just put his picture up, but not because of Memorial Day or anything, but I got thinking, everybody's probably going to think my grandpa lost his life, and I just thought I should explain. But we still usually do something on, like my uncle, or but nope, we don't got no plans. Thank you for your service, Christine. Very much so. I don't know, 10. That's the first I heard about it. Hi, Carol. Carol. It's Memorial Day here, Carol. Carol is for those who lost their lives while serving or fighting, who sacrificed their lives. Is that what Remembrance Day is there? Oh, well, I don't know why they wouldn't be putting flags. I didn't know that. Hi, photo. Where you been? Oh, I got something in my eye. Yeah, maybe they will 10. Yeah, I kind of heard, Rosie. So they are, they are, well, that's Lafayette. I mean, I hope you don't mind me saying that, photo, right? Or maybe I got you confused with Lafayette. I, I try to keep you all straight with Shanigan. That's what I heard, Rosie. Aw, That's awesome, Kanga. That's fine. We I try not to. Well, we all try not to talk too many politics in here because I'm a Trumper, and there's a lot of people in here that aren't. So we try not to go politics. But hey, I was going to vote my governor out, and he's a Republican. You know what, though? I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a constitutionalist, and I just vote for who I think is better. So that's that. Yeah, 10, I hope so too. I mean, it does pop up now and then, like locally. I mean, like when the virus was, I would ask or mention to our locals about what was going on here and maybe mention our governor or something. But as far as really broad, yeah, we try not to touch politics because everybody's got an opinion. Yeah, Kanga. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't watch the news or anything. Like, I stopped pretty soon after this virus deal. I mean, and I try not to talk about it too much. Caused me a lot of anxiety. And I just, I rely on my faith for most everything, really. But I don't try to push it on anybody. But I know there are a lot of believers in here. But it's okay that there if people aren't either. I think I've said this before in my on my channel. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, and I don't bash anybody for their opinion. Um, it's just how that goes. Yes, Kanga and Carol. Carol, ditto to what Chris said. Chris is very alert, or is that the word I'm looking for? Catches everything. Thank you, Chris. Welcome back, Chair. Well, I'll just end with saying I never thought. I mean, being a believer, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I really never thought I would see this, all of this. But you know? Chris, I missed yours too. Thank you, your family as well. See, I'm not seeing a lot of my comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking so much. So Nico's at Myrtle Beach. Wow. Yeah, definitely somewhere I would like to go someday. Somehow, though, we always find ourselves either Gatlinburg or going to Michigan. I don't know why. We are, Cher. We are. We are. We are. We are so much alike. Hello. I'm going to call you Azteca. Is that okay? Almost completely back open in Texas. I've only been to Corpus Christi. Um, well, I take that back. We got laid over in um, Dallas. What part of Dallas? They on it. And I've always wanted to go to. I can't remember what part of Dallas, but anyways, Texas is beautiful. It sure is. It is a big adventure. Suburb of Dallas. Cool. San Antonio. That's where I wanted to go. I knew it started with an S. I just couldn't get it. Oh, let me wait a minute. Actually, I went there. I take that back. No, I did not. No, I didn't. That's where my niece went, and then I had to go and get her. And now I'm trying to figure out where I picked her up because she took a bus from there, and I picked her up at family of her mom somewhere else. Was it Dallas? Man, I can't remember. That was a long freaking drive too. I'm sorry, Rosie. Riverwalk. Um, when? Where? When I was in Texas? Man, when I went and picked my niece up, that was horrible. We went straight there and straight back. No stops, no rest, no sleep. My mom went with me. She was hallucinating. No lie. It was funny. Couldn't help it. We did laugh. By the time I got home, I wasn't hallucinating, but I was, I think, on the verge because I was paranoid. Um, I thought I did hear. I guess I was audio hallucinating. I thought a bird was whistling. The same bird every morning that does. I thought somebody was outside my house whistling. It was freaking crazy. Well, we don't have to vote here, Carol. Carol, hold on a minute. I got to jump in here for a minute. Um, I got to say something. A lot of people have been approved for unemployment but haven't gotten a dime. Daggone right, photo. Um, oh, it was. I mean, it's all funny now. Okay, I don't remember where we were, but there were these signs on each side of as you were getting on the interstate because we stopped off to get gas and then we were pulling back on. And semi was in front of us, and my mom said, I don't want her to hear me. She said, "Oh my gosh, why are there people standing on each side of the road?" And so I slammed on my brakes and then the sleep. And I'm like, what? And then she realized what they were. And then she's like, oh my gosh, that was scary. And then I turned my head because I didn't want her to know I was, I was trying not to laugh, but I did. And then my niece started, we just all started laughing then. But then I told her, I said, that's no sleep, Mom. That's what it can do to you. Um, well, I kind of see what Christine's saying. I mean, not like, I'm not going to say I don't worry, guys, okay? Because I do. But I learned, I went through a hard, probably one of the toughest times of my life, I think, when my son was in addiction. Try to make this as short as I can. And that's why I hate drugs. His wife up and left him, took the kids. He fought and fought and fought and fought and fought for his marriage. No, blah, 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 blah. And he went and got depressed, deep down, went, and there he was. And he stayed there. And he kept coming back, kept going, da, 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 da. And that's why I hate drugs, because I know what they do to families and children and all that. And I didn't think it was ever going to be over, man. I mean, I'm not going to go through everything that happened, but I had to put it in God's hands and leave it there, because every time I'd put it there and take it back. So I'm not going to say, and I've went through trials since then too, but I'm not going to say I don't worry. I do, but if I just worry myself to death over this, it's just going to drive me freaking crazy. And my anxiety, I have anxiety issues. I'm a believer, and I'm not trying to push my belief on anybody, but I have to just believe it and rely on my faith. So that's what I do. So I guess you can say I don't. I just try not to think about it. I don't watch the news. I don't. I just trust in God, and whatever happens, I just trust that He'll be with me through it. And He already knows what's going to happen anyway. So if that kind of lines up with what Christine's saying, I mean, I don't know if it does or not, but now my son's in recovery. He's doing wonderful, and I mean, I pray it stays that way. He's remarried now. I mean, he couldn't get over his wife, and I think that was the biggest part, but he finally did, and Anyway, so that's that, guys. Now I gotta go back. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I can't go. I use CBD because it's not legal here yet. Yeah, I can't go. It is, Rosie. Yeah, it is. I've got to message Pam too. She's been on my mind today. Yes, I do, photo. It goes right under here. My granddaughter and I took my other one out to the shed the other day. That's something else I got to work on. Man alive, it's going to be hot out there. If I get me a little air conditioner. So, so I guess I'm coming on tomorrow then. I'll try to make it a little earlier. I'm going to take my grandson home. Probably won't take him home until um, I don't know if I'll drop him off at his dad's or so. Well, we should probably stop talking about politics anyway. Um, but I'll try to come on earlier, a little bit anyway. I will. My grandson I have now, man, he's just like his dad. He's a slob. Yeah, Rosie, it's hard. It is, and it is. It is. I just pray that. I mean, it's different this time. It's hard to understand addiction, you know. Um, I mean, I do more than I did. Um, but Wow, Carol. Well, I'll tell you, I don't miss that. I don't I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. You're not going to hear me. I mean, you might hear me say, oh, I'm hot, or, but trust me, you're not going to hear me complain. I don't think. I mean, you can always, the thing is with the cold, you can always put more on to keep warm, but you can't usually take enough off to keep cool. But I'm cold blooded, so I mean, I've been waiting for this. Uh, oh man, Tan, I wonder if Janice is okay. I need to check on her. Yeah, some people love winter. Some people like winter. Some people, not me, man. All right, Carol. Really, photo. Guys, to be honest, I can't really tell you. That's how much I've not been watching. I can't really tell you what all's open here. I don't go anywhere except if I have to get groceries at the gas station or my son. Or I went to my brother's. I couldn't really tell you, to be honest. Isn't that terrible? Yes, Lake is camping, but she's not from Michigan. He's sleeping right down here, Sharon. Yeah, Florida doesn't, does it, crime? I don't know, Tin. Really, Kanga? Really, Christine? Orange cone season. Oh, the ice maker, Sharon? Yeah, I don't like winter anymore. I don't like winter at all. And really, we don't really have our we don't really have a spring. And I don't know, man. Last couple 3 years, our seasons have been messed up. But I like spring and fall. I don't know anymore because I'm so cold blooded. It is, Kanga. Weird times. Well, hello there, Mel. Well, I don't like the 90s. You know why? Because then we'll have to turn the air conditioner on and I'll be wearing my robe all the time. We're missing Otto. Well, it's Memorial Weekend. He's probably having, he's probably with his kids. Mel's sweating. Oh, you hate sweating. I do too, Mel. But I don't, I did today because I've been cleaning, man. My mom's laughing. Now listen, I didn't, it got hot. It did. I got hot up here, guys. I did start sweating. I said, I'm going downstairs and cleaning. I have been cleaning hard, Mom. True, 10. Oh, yeah, I couldn't handle those temps, Christine. I don't know, Ohio. Um, I can't talk about it right now. I mean, yeah, I'd rather not. Thailand never made it back. Oh, wow, Carol. Yeah, you'd probably get used to it. I asked my bestie if she had her plants out yet. Usually when she puts hers out, I put mine out. She said not yet because she's got to repot them. And that made me laugh out loud. I used to say the one with the white glove for dust check was coming when my mom was coming, just as a joke. Well, the reason she laughed because I kept saying I was gonna deep clean for a while, and I've been slacking. I just been normal cleaning. So she giggled when I said that. She took a nap anyway. She didn't know. Yeah, I get chilly when the sun goes down. I used to be hot all the time. No photo. I haven't. Now I mean, it might be on the 11 o'clock news, but, well, you know what? This is Sunday. We don't even have news on Sunday anymore until 11. So that might be why it wasn't on the news. I just thought of that. But WLVI still posts, and I would have saw that, I think. I should have. On my hub would, because he always gets ding on the notifications. He would have said something. But I can ask real quick. Hey, hub, did you hear anything on that fire? No. Was it on photo? It's usually not on Sundays. Well, I'll tell you, things change every day. You know, I talking about freezing, Christine. I can walk into a gas station on the hottest day of the summer, Walmart, or in the cold. I mean, in the cold sections, man, and I'll be shivering. I bet they might have something tomorrow or maybe Tuesday. I bet they just haven't gotten information from the fire marshal or something. Maybe they're trying to determine. I haven't heard anything. Pedro. I'm sorry, Christy. She brings laughs too, guys. Oh, now my church is freezing all the time, winter too. I've always got to take. Now I was surprised today though. I said I better grab a sweater. It's probably going to be freezing. It was comfortable though. I didn't have to put my sweater on. I was shocked. But usually I always have to take a sweater or a light jacket. I'm so excited. We're going to start our Bible studies up. Like next week, we're going to start our Wednesday night Bible study, and then Monday. So excited. Really, Christine? I don't have any. So. I mean, just since we're talking about it. My back hurts the way it is. I can imagine. I'm in for it. Oliver's getting his rest in. He's going to be hyper. Oh, I'm sorry, Christine. I mean, I do have, I think, enough to keep an on it, but I don't. So I'm going to do my best, guys. I want to get more info on that case, as much as I can, but they are. Plunder's got several videos on it. And of course, there's lots of videos on Susan Morphews, but you know, like I said, they're just, you know, I mean, you know, we probably do know where it's headed, but like I said, I just, you know, um, hey Mel, I don't, you know, I just hate asking you this, but well, never mind, because I know you're asking for researchers, so. Well, I want to talk about the Angie Barlow case too, guys. I don't know why. That's been on my mind today. You know, that's been 4 years too. That case just seems really jacked up to me. You know, I mean, that one does not seem like it should be that tough to crack. Yeah, Christine. True, Rosie. I mean, it's the truth. Uh, I mean, you know, he's got a different personality than everybody else, but I mean, he does, and he gets the interviews, don't he? But see, there's an example too, guys. Everybody was running off with rumors on that, accusing the boyfriend. I mean, yeah, okay, she wanted to start a new life. She wanted to get what, but they were accusing the boyfriend of doing something or helping that guy. They were accusing them. I saw a comment where I can't remember where, but they thought the mom and the boyfriend done something to her. I mean, you know, all kinds of hellacious rumors. And guess what? So see, that's why I want that because you know I've seen what the Patties went through, uh, how they've been attacked. Anna's been attacked. Carrie's been attacked. And you know what? I think you know everybody here knows it. I think the whole wide web knows that even I, you know, for a while, a lot of people did. And Becky knows, you know, I publicly apologize. I personally apologize. But you know, I did think maybe my I feel terrible for it, but you know, the awful bashing and uh, all that done to them is nonsense. Um, so, you know, I just don't want to, you know, go on rumors. I just don't. Um, Delphi Truth. I see somebody say hi, Delphi Truth, but I didn't see her come in. I was chit chatting. Hey, Delphi Truth Squad. Stranger. Her mama probably forced her to stay with boyfriend because he helped pay bills. Possibility. Um, I mean, the only thing I will speculate on or say is that, the girl was 13 years old and in a relationship with a guy for 5 years. And, she's very young when she started seeing the guy tied down for 5 years. That's pretty much her whole teen life. She probably realized, you know what I mean? Um, but, you know, I don't know the circumstances either. I don't know how, because, like I said, there's rumors out there too, Uh, don't know for sure how she left or how she, because there's rumors she left a note now, I see, and they really did know, but I don't know. So see, I don't like to go there. Um, but if she didn't leave a note, yes, I do feel she should have called and let them know she was safe sooner. But that's all I'm going to say on it because I just don't, I just don't. I mean, I only have time for one case. Otherwise, I'd never get offline. Although I do watch Lord and Arts. The Lord and Arts is very, very good, Carol, yes. And Carol, and that's why I didn't know about a lot of these other cases. I didn't. When I did the Delphi case, followed it from day one, was on it for 3 years, and that's all I followed. I didn't look here, didn't look there, didn't look anywhere else. I didn't know about any other case because that was it. That consumed me for 3 years. And then, everybody knows why I had to, you know, um, and everybody knows what my main focus is, um, and it will be until, we get justice. Um, so we follow Mel's podcast because her podcasts are very factual, informational, and it helps the discussion because I got to give all the credit to Mel because without her podcast and the new information coming in, I just feel repetitious. Um, so while we wait on that, then, I get requests to do new cases or I see something or whatever. And I had a suggestion from somebody one night too. He's like, you ought to look around, look here, look there, look, and so, and I think y'all are enjoying it. I don't know. I hope you are. I know I enjoy being here with you every night. The psychics had rumors all over. Can you fill me in on Barlow in 2 sentences? Then I'll go check. Okay. I don't know if it'll be 2 sentences, but I'll make it as short as possible. She was an adult dancer. She got a call to go do a private dance, supposedly for this person's husband's surprise party, and she was suspicious. The person wouldn't give her name, and it was an unknown number, but she went anyway. Her best friend suggested she not, but she did, and she never came back home. And okay, there you go. And there's her group is Justice for Angie. Now there will be another one that popped up. When I searched it, there was Justice for Angie Elliott, and she's in prison right now, and they're trying to get her out, and I don't know what, but that freaked me out when I pulled that up because I was like, whoa. But there's a Facebook group for her, and yeah, when you just search Angie Barlow, it'll pop up, and it's very devastating and sad. I feel really bad for her mother. It just seems so simple. When you watch it, it just seems obvious. I don't know what's stopping them from cracking that case. But Rosie, you're right. The psychics, and I saw on um, Maddie Bell's the Facebook group for her. Somebody had to get on there and say requested by the mom for the psychics to quit contacting her because they were scaring her half to death. I wouldn't either, Sharon. I know I wouldn't. Oh, good night, photo. Have a good night. Safe Memorial Day. Right, Carol. It was very that case was very close to me. Right, Patty. I mean, it's true. Oh, you found it. Yeah, it comes right up. But yeah, that was on my mind today for some reason. I My hair's all frizzy, man. The humidity, and you know that's what the weather, the humidity is what gets me. I have a feeling though this Ahmaud Arbery case is gonna get me worked up. And no, it was Polly that brought it up to me. I was gonna say Carol, you're the one that brought that case up to me, but no, it was Polly. But see, I didn't know about that one until Polly brought it up. Well, guys, it's 11. I think I'm gonna sign off and maybe clean a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get me something to eat, and maybe clean, and then I definitely gotta clean up the kitchen. Maybe sweep and then relax. Yeah, yeah, they are. They interviewed them, Becky. Not a lot, Kanga. Chit chat mainly. I'm getting ready to sign off. Off topic. I'm hopeful that through the plea deal, Greeno will have access to some good counseling. He does have a gift with bringing light to so many other cases. Well, Delphi, um, you know what? Same here. Well, it's public. Just did a lot. His girlfriend did a live the other night. Uh, I mean, I was surprised. He defended himself. Um, and he did. I mean, he got better than I think a lawyer would have. I was shocked, but 3 months he gets out. I can't remember the breakdown of everything, but I know he's got to do some uh, a 90-day, well, like a program in there, like 90 days, but he's only like the breakdown. He gets out in 90 days, so I guess it'll be the whole time he's in there, and then he has to do So I guess I do remember the breakdown. Then he has to do 6 months of house arrest, home detention, and then at the end of that, he has to do sober living like rehab. And then his probation was not violated; it was reinstated, which I kind of knew that would happen. I've seen it done so many times. It's really not very often that they violate your probation. Um, Now, like Jess said, he's got to walk the line. If he doesn't, they told him they can next time throw the habitual at him, and they probably will. So, um, you know, yes, for rehab, Sharon. The halfway house is for yes, addiction. So he's got like 6 months total of that, like half, you know, in there, and then when he gets out. And so he only pled guilty to, they dropped everything but the level 6 felony, intimidation. Everything else was dropped. Yeah. So, crime, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked into that, but I know used to be habitual was an automatic 33 years. But yeah, they mess around with that, and it can be this and that. And then they can charge you with it, and then later on they can work out a plea and drop it and all that. I mean, I'm not sure, but I know that he needs to realize he got, um, you know, another chance, so he needs to straighten his butt up. And, you know, I tried to explain to people, and this is how it is. I care about Greeno, and I think it's because my son grew up with his brother. Um, I know their background. I know the hard life that they had, and I know that's not an excuse for anything that he's done. I'm not saying that. He has to be held accountable and stuff like that. But I think, I'm a mom, and he's like around the same age as my son, give or take a couple years. I think that's why I care about him. I look at him like that, son, you know. Um, so yeah, those of us that do care about him, we need to, tell him like it is. He better straighten up, because I don't think the next time, hopefully there won't be a next time, but if there is, and yeah, we know there's people out there doubting him, just like there has been my son. I mean, some of my own family, oh, he ain't gonna make it, he ain't gonna make it, he ain't nothing but a druggie, he's nothing. Um, they never thought my son would, you know, come this far. And there's people out there doubting Greeno, and there's people out there hoping that he does mess up again. But those of us that care about him need to, tell him how we feel and what we think, and he needs to walk the straight line, because if there is a next time, he's not going to get so lucky. But I think he does know that. No, he won't start the probation until after his house arrest. Delphi, that's how that works. His probation won't be reinstated until after. Well, wait. I'm pretty sure how that works. His probation won't start until after his house arrest. I might be wrong though, so don't quote me. But that is usually how it works. And I thought that. what he said in his email to me and what Jeff said, but I might be wrong. Now let me go back here. Yes, Sharon, only one charge. Everything else is dropped. And there's also a Securus app that you can Google Securus on Google Securus, and there's an app, Christine, and you can email him, all that, or you can just write him regular letters. But he did. I forgot to. He wanted me to tell everybody thank you for everything, support, the letters. He said he's gotten um, support and letters from all over the world. So he's very, very, very thankful. He's just overwhelmed. Patty, that's cute. You enjoy too, Patty. Exactly, Crime. He got very lucky, and true, Kanga. Yep, Carol. Right, Kanga. But we'll always have those, so everybody does. Okay, guys. So we decided that I will be on tomorrow, and I'll try to be on a little earlier. Should my house will be clean, and I sent him a couple letters, but not heard back. I hope he received them. Tell him I am praying for him every day and only wish him the best. I sure will, Delphi. Well, thank you, Sandra, for coming. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for coming. I want everybody to have a good night. Okay, Crime. Sure will. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe. Well, thanks for coming, Christine. You all have a safe night, safe day tomorrow. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you all. Sweet dreams, everybody. I'll check on that fire too. But I'll see you all tomorrow night, okay? Sweet dreams. Angels on your pillow, Sharon. Okay, Chris. I love you all. God bless. taking its time ending.